Usually. There we go. All right, we live over here. Everybody else cool?
Yeah.
All right, Mataj, you got it, brother.
All right, shalom, shalom. Real Hebrew Israelites coming week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of American society. We're going to start off giving all praise and glory and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakapadash.
Apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work, and a few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husband. So we coming back with another quick video, and we're just gonna touch on a video with this Esau and this AI and these masks. And really, I'm gonna show the mask, but AI is a part of it because in the title, it's gonna be the mask, AI, and the persecution. What he's gonna try to pull on us?
The deception.
Yeah, the deception. Because this devil gonna try to frame us. And a lot of these, when people be saying, "Oh man, it be Jake, they be doing all these shootings in the hood," that don't be Jake doing that. That be Esau doing that.
Hey, that's right. And if you go to the Department of Justice website, and you go Google, go to the department. Don't Google it because they're gonna send you off. But if you go to the Department of Justice websites and start looking at the statistics of crimes, you'll find that so-called Negro is only leading in petty robbery, but in murder, extortion, pedophilia, to you name it, goddammit, Esau is the number one in every single category of every embezzling, you name it. They're the ones. But then on the news and in the narrative, it's what? It's always this black man, this black. On the African American shot another. They put in the news. I remember Bill Cosby years ago said something about he was on an interview with somebody, and he's like, "This is wrong." He said, "As soon as a so-called African American or black man do something, it's always this black man, this African American man killed or murdered or did this." He said, "But then when it's the white man, as we would say Esau, they'll just say a man was shot, somebody was killed. It's generic. They will never give the identity." Yeah, as a matter of fact, if I find it, I'll pull it up because I know it's in one of my recent feeds. But that's part of the deception. Yeah. Oh yeah, when he was much younger. Yeah.
Well, we don't let this video play first. So yeah. So basically, Esau has a lot of going to be committing no crimes, man.
Yeah, know it. Crime is committed. Don't have no suspect. You know who did it. But you see all these counts. The later one, that did it.
And it's cameras, yeah, exactly. Chicago is the most surveillance place, but they never could find the killer. It don't make no sense. They got Ring cameras, people like it's all type of cameras everywhere, man. And they don't never find the killer.
There was a video came out of these Edomites. It was Jake on the corner or whatnot, but the little blue police boxes. You had them in the video like the cops' perspective on it, man. But they be orchestrating and doing a lot of that stuff. I got a quick precept. There's Revelation chapter 12 and verse 10. It says, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our God and the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
Yeah, look it up in That's right. That's what he does to Jake. Which is all the same category. You're all the same. They come out and you so-called videos like you and they but the individual would come out of it.
Right.
You can't judge them all the same.
No, well, look at us. We're so peaceful. Even they like out. My chick, she was playing this little dating show. Even on their little fucking dating shows, man, it be so fucking so innocent, sweet, nice. Like they so like these Edomites are so fucking cool. They just so innocent, and they just trying to find love. And when you put on the Jake narrative, it's always some nigga shit. They fighting and wilding out. They doing this, they doing that. You got the bad girl club, the hip hop club, all of this bullshit. But it's always some fucking criminal shit that Jake always doing. But with Esau, it's just like it just seems like they don't do nothing at all. No fights, no nothing.
Exactly.
But meanwhile, be the main ones. They doing it.
Well, first, right. Look at history though. All right. First of all, the Lord says somebody can get it. Never trust your enemy. It's right. All right. The Lord says never to trust your enemy. He brought us here on cargo slave ships. Guess who funded the slave ships, bought the slave ships, and was selling the most slaves? You wish you were us people. Those so-called small hatters. All right. Those people over there dwelling in our land right now. Okay. And the fact that proves it is when there was a Jewish holiday, that's the only time they was closed the slave markets. Outside of that, they was open, and they went straight and they sold us and provided the slave ships as well, right? But why don't you hear their name in the annals of history when it comes down to slavery? We think we're just so-called white America, all right? But they're also a part of that white America. All right? Go ahead, buddy.
We read Esau trying to frame them Lord that he hurt that we supposed to. That's all it is.
I got a quick Lamentations 4:21. It says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked." Exactly, when you're being made naked, which is your sins is being shown. So everybody now see that you're the devil, you're the liar, you're the deceiver, you're the one who's doing the deception. You trying to make it frame Jake. Y'all the man. Like I saw, they be sloppy too. But it was some Edomites slid on some niggas in the hood, fired them up, perfect shots. Niggas don't know how to shoot for real. These niggas, but you see the wrist. They had gloves on, but you kind of see the wrist, and you see the pale skin. Yeah, they got fucking shiesties on and shit, and they whacking these motherfuckers. They look like they could be niggas. But the wrist is showing. So that's what fucked them up.
You know what? Here Esau, you like take people to court so much. That's the Lord got you in court. You on trial now. I'm telling you what's gonna happen to you.
Yep.
You on trial for the sentence.
That's right, man. You ain't hiding no more, man. We know it's you that be doing that, and then y'all be putting fake masks on, looking like they ops. But they thinking they ops moving over. And it ain't even really they op. This is the whole Edomite, your real op. Because the real op is the damn devil, man. Not Jake, man. Y'all make y'all own people the ops. Let me finish it up. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
After this captivity, the Lord will change us like the law, statutes, commandments in us. We'll obey the voice again. We're never going to captivity ever again.
Yeah, that's right. And he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquities, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. And it's been discovered. Now, your iniquities is now it's in the forefront now. You can't hide it no more. It's nothing you can do to put a big ass rug on it. It's not happening. You can't hide it in the basement. You can't hide it in the closet no more. The sins is exposed to the whole world. Now you still got niggas who don't see it. Hey, the hell with them. Those are 2/3. They got to get the spirit. But they want to hold hands with you though. The hell with 2/3. We only talking about the elect. And the elect see your shit now. And that's why this word is being spread through the four corners of the earth now. Everybody about know they are Israelites. Even regular ass people. Even on dating now saying I'm got females talking about Hebrew.
And I know the scripture Isaiah tells you that those going hand in hand devil, they're going to fall together. That's the 2/3 niggas that want to do it hand in hand, that want to help them out to push his bullshit agenda.
That's right.
In order to make you all fall together.
Right.
That's something funny. And this is 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. And this is talking about the AI, the deception. That Satan should get an advantage of us, but we are not ignorant of his devices. And and that just goes into him with the mask, with the AI, with all the things that this damn devil can do. And people are going to be fooled and tricked by it. And it's just like, that's just like when you go into Matthew 24 and it says that people are going to sit up here and think that's your Howard shot they're going to be seeing. You got to understand that this devil has a lot of tricks up his sleeves, man, and just going to sit up here and make people think one way, but all of a sudden it's another way. And this deception right here is just to sit up here and make, to paint us that's going to end up at some point probably painting the real men of the Lord as those evil men, as those men out there doing something. And that's what this devil wants.
Yeah, me and
Somebody get accused of you, brother.
me and some brothers, y'all remember Paul I got.
Yeah, kind of.
For me, somebody with a Jake face, I don't know if you robbed the bank, I forget what you
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But it's funny. I was showing up those masks right now. The Elder Malcolm did a lesson going into some of the masks right now, and how they put on a realistic mask, and on the outer appearance, at a brief glance, especially like you said, you don't see a rest of the actual flesh. If everything's covered up and all you see is their face, they literally look like would look like a so-called black man.
Yeah. So near the crime, some Edomite had great face on near the crime. Then the mother turned. It looked like this woman's son. She turned them in. Now their relationship is all fucked up, and because of this damn devil. But they end up find out he didn't do nothing. But what's the relationship between the mother and the son now? Thanks to this fucking devil.
It's fucked up now. You're like, damn, mom. But that just shows you that, and it's a judgment on both sides. That just shows you that the black bitch ain't shit, man. That she would turn you in, man. So don't be surprised if y'all own mothers turn on y'all, man.
Well, that the scripture said.
That blew your family.
Well, what the scripture simply said that, and I know somebody's got that on deck, but then someone get the other one in the Gospels. It says, there be your foes will be there your own household. I'm gonna grab that because that's what it's gonna be. People, niggas gonna be tricking off on bitches gonna be tricking off on niggas, parents gonna be tricking off their children, cousins and uncles and aunties and all that shit. Yeah, why? Because there's gonna be, just like they're trying to incentivize turning over the Venezuelans and the immigrants, saying, I will give you $700, $1,000, whatever the fuck, depending on where you at. They're going to incentivize any dissenters. Now, guess what? If somebody went on our block and posted up, if any Hebrews point them out, guess how many motherfuckers going to be pointing at, blah, 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 y'all know the actor. I was about to damn near say it. I ain't going to do that. But the block know who we are. I done their cuss out half the block so many times. They know who we are. All right, but that's about to come back again.
Especially you don't have shit. Okay, I'm gonna keep motherfuckers suffering, or I'll point them out.
Exactly.
People
they're gonna be like, yeah, they be there Sunday, Monday, all the way to Thursday. You can see them coming in and out every day to Saturday. The only day they not there is Friday. You're gonna have somebody for real. You're gonna have somebody get a whole fucking.
Well, first of all, let me tell you something. They already have a dossier on every single one of us. Mm-hmm. All right, they already got video footage, and they can go with the AI, and with the AI chat GPT, they got a video one that can make videos, and these videos are realistic. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I can pull up one that I was talking about with the elder.
Your phone tap too.
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah.
And so while you're looking at that, I'm just going to get right to it. This is Wikipedia, but this is a part of that program that Saquon was talking about. It's called COINTEL program, where the FBI actually infiltrated
all of the people. You know, they tell you exactly what it is. I'm share with y'all in the group meeting, but I'm just gonna get to it so y'all understand how deep it is, and it never changed. It says this is a Wikipedia. It says FBI has used covert operations against domestic political groups since its inception. However, covert operations under the official COINTEL label took place between 1956 and 1971. However, the official chronology program is a subject of debate, and this is what they did. They jump it down. It says that they discredit targets through psychological warfare, smeared individuals and groups using forged documents, and by planning false reports in media, harassment, wrongful imprisonment, illegal violence, and assassination, according to a Senate report. It says, you know, in a Senate report.
Guess what? You saw those who wrongly accused, you know they innocent.
Yeah.
You know it already.
And they said, it was a movie, I was bringing it up to life, but it was a movie that came out. It was with Michael B. Jordan, how all these people were accused, and he ended up becoming they get people out. But there was a lot of people that was accused for crimes they didn't do, murders, all type of shit, man. I'm talking about they sitting up in there and waiting for the death. They in there for the death penalty. They had to be a lawyer for them to say, no, this is a true story. Yeah, based on a true story, and they was about to get the death penalty, man. The shit they didn't even fucking do.
Don't forget, you saw it not far fetched. You have agents all around. You do your buildings.
That's what this says. Yeah.
Tell like you're a neighbor. You be in the grocery store at the same hour as agent. Y'all cross paths. This is an old fucking agent.
Hey.
Watch you shop.
Hey, the elders say it. I hate to think about it, but the scriptures ain't lying. He said, grievous wolves will enter into the flock. There might be agents in our camps, brother.
Yeah, I'll forget to that.
And I think, but see, as an elder brother, I think about that. And I scopeo all brothers. And I look in their spirits to see. You know, it's what I can see. And of course, and if I saw some, I'll be trying to put them on blast. But that's always in the back of my mind of just off any brothers. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shit. You know, until you vet it. You know? And even then, what do they say? They say, if you was an agent coming to Great Millstone, you're gonna have to do all your videos. You better fake. You better fake the pot, because if you ain't doing the work, you out of. But I do want to play this clip real quick. This is the one I said with Bill Cosby, just showing you. This is old back. This is like in the '80s, all right? And there's no reason why they want to silence him.
You tell me and prove to me that black people are violent and that they're going to take over, and I can open up the New York Daily News and show you white people who are killing their daughters, their husbands, their wives, their children, killing each other off. Well, if we put that in the paper and make it black and white, which is where the whole thing happens. It's in the paper. If a black man does something, it says, John Jones blacklist said black, 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 and did the black, black. Now, if a white man does it, it isn't white man Jones. It's just a man. Nondescript, just a regular old raggedy man went out, killed his two daughters and his wife, and shot himself. Now, if he does that, then everybody seems to just either sympathize with it or let it go out the window. But if a black man does it, then any white bigot can point his finger and say, see that? There they go again. Well, that isn't right. You tell me.
And that was back in, like I said, that 1980s, late 80s or early 90s, when he came out and said that in an interview. All right, that's the narrative. They always paint us the villain. All right, like Elder Malcolm said, victim villains. All right, and they declared themselves to be innocent.
We'll hear you watch it. They talk about the same thing. We talk about the superhero movie now. They really the villains, but they think of it as like they're heroes.
Exactly. That's why they want to get rid of social media too, because they're seeing a lot of jakes. It's prosper. They doing the raw ass flips. They don't put jakes like that in the movies. They don't put them in the TV shows. Jake the superhero, but you see all these jakes on social media. Raw is still talented as fuck. Talents I never even saw. You seeing Jake on TikTok. They don't like seeing niggas in that light. And everybody is who, not everybody with who they migrate to. They want to be like Jake. Everybody want to be like Jake. Everybody want to do what Jake do. Everybody want to rap like Jake. Everybody want to sing, dance, do this, whatever. So this some tricky, like a dude threw the skate off his foot and then caught the skate on the other side and into his foot back on.
Right.
Like they, but that's the Esau don't like that. That's why that's another reason why they want to get rid of social media. Like,
Supposed to put true rulers here.
exactly, like he is a clown.
It's that shameful spewing.
Exactly, man. 600-pound life. You got these fat ass Edomites, man. Just looking dumb, retarded, goofy as hell. And they messing with animals. That's the main thing you see. If you see an Edomite on here doing weird shit.
Yeah.
They don't like that. So they're like, man, we got to get rid of social media because Jake looking too good now. We don't like that. They looking like it. Shit. They don't like that we the shit. That's why they don't put us in them. Why do you think they were so mad about Michael B. Jordan playing Superman? He was supposed to be in the next Superman. That was supposed to be in the next Superman movie. You see, they ain't came out because they didn't want Michael B. Jordan playing Superman.
They had a problem with the Iron Man. It's one that just out now, and it's not giving no big buzz. Captain America, the same difference. Captain America, same difference.
It was X11. They with Jax. They showed an alternate version of Jake digitally not having to go into slavery, and Esau Edom was so upset at it. They was mad to see Jake in a prosperous state. You know.
I got it real quick. This is Psalms 57.
This is the devil we make it won't say change. It ain't never changed, man. You fucking dumb niggas.
It says Psalms 57:4. My soul is among lions, and I lie even among them that are set on fire, even the sons of men whose teeth are spears and arrows, and their tongue a sharp sword. All right, and Esau's lying on us, man. All right, they're already fixing up their teeth to lie on us, man. All right, to basically, paint us as the face of evil, like the word of Matag is saying, because here it is on social media. Not only is this truth taking over, but Jake in general, through the influence of just being a Jake, they're literally influencing the whole world, man. And Esau hates that shit, man.
Guess what's going to happen to him for doing that bullshit? This is what you got to look forward to, devil. This is Proverbs 19:5. A false witness should not be unpunished. He that speaketh lies should not escape. Jump down to 9. False witness should not be unpunished. He that speaketh lies shall perish. Just know the Lord gonna fuck your red ass up for doing it.
Go ahead.
I'd like to do it together. This is the book of Psalms 58:3. It says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
That's it. You wicked as hell.
And then
Damn lie.
that goes for the movies, man. I think y'all brothers are just hitting on it. When you look at movies like, look at Dark Side. He looks like a dark. He look like lady. Hey, you look like a brother. Look at Thanos, dark. When you sit up here and look at those villain movies, all Esau does is flip it. All he did was flip it. He flipped it to make us look evil and to make him look like, hey, and that's the whole point, and not understanding that, in all honesty, those movies really tell the sign of what's truly going to happen. Because when when Yahweh Shai break them clouds, you're going to see that dark man that's coming to fuck up everything, and you're going to be that power.
Right.
And that's why when you look at Dark Side, when you look at Thanos, why you think they portray him as dark flesh? Why you think they portray him in the way they do? When you look at General Zod, he had the right thought. Look at Kal-El. General Zod was like, man, look, we supposed to sit up here and rule these people, man. Right. Look at what they doing. They fucking up. Even when you look at Omni-Man, the Viltrumites, what do? Go from planet to planet, sit up here, take it over, because we see them fucking up. All these movies, Esau know, even these animes, Esau know, man, that we those people. They just flip it.
Oh yeah. Witchcraft work on these stupid ass dumb people.
Especially history, because it's not just the movies. All right, movies is one thing from Hollywood, but even in the education system, the things that they teach us about how the founding fathers found America, Christopher Columbus, there was a beautiful feast, and the pilgrims sat down with the Indians, and everybody was eating, and everybody was having fun, and they showed us how to plant, and
That's some fucking bullshit,
Man,
man.
like he discovered America when he had people already open. I discovered what sense that makes. No.
When I was in grammar school, they told us that they were savages. They told us, and they slaughtered them, and they took it, and they had to help. This is exactly what they told me in school, and make them look like they were just savage ass people. I'm like, man, why they making them seem like that? I used to wonder, like, oh, why the fuck are y'all teaching them like they some damn criminals? And they used to sing the Kumbaya song, which is Hebrew, in the class. We just basically saying, praising that they took down, our people, man. And that's what they was teaching.
Idiots, Jake, the same Jake, celebrate this devil taking your ass down. You celebrate the damn Thanksgiving and all that shit. You celebrate your own downfall, man.
Right. But that's on the back of the brother.
Yeah, I got my ass whooped.
Right.
It's
I'm celebrating my ass with it.
this is the back of the brother. I will love it. This is Proverbs 4:16. It says, "For they sleep not, except they have done mischief." This is Esau, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. And this is what they've been doing forever. This is their MO. They can't rest unless they thinking of a way to take us down.
Yeah.
Same thing like
Yeah.
Go ahead, Swan.
Like, God damn it, man. I'm gonna get these niggas to come up playing. My vehicle, my sleep, my thumb in my mouth. I'm sleeping like a baby.
And look at what your boy said. Look at what your boy Elon Musk said. Elon Musk in that 2-minute interview he did. What did he say? He stood up here and said, "Man, I was thinking about the AI. I was thinking about y'all gonna have a digital god." And what he said up here and say? He said, "Man, I was sleeping on it, and I know people were sitting up here thinking about the destruction of AI. But I said, you know what? To me, I think when I was sleeping on it, I said I came up with the idea. I was all right with it." So this dude sit up here and literally said when he was sleeping, he was thinking about it, but he was like he came up with the thought that it was okay, even though he think AI is destructive. He sit up here and still believes in it. So they just sit up here and let you know when he sit up here and just read up in scripture that these damn devils, they gonna that AI, you know what that digital God is what it's gonna be, the M to the M to the O to the T to the B.
He
He couldn't help himself.
He couldn't sleep on, like I said, he couldn't sleep unless he thought of that idea.
I just thought of it.
And then guys
I thought about that.
Right.
Somebody
Let
get
me
that.
finish. It says,
Somebody get that scripture.
So it says, "For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence." And that's what they planted for Jake. But we covered now because the Lord said, even though they come in like a flood, they're going to lift up a standard. So that's he. And then Job said, he's going to disappoint their devices. So no matter what strategies, AI, the manipulation, all the technology, everything you come against the men of the Lord, it's not going to work this time around.
Yeah, that's right. I'm showing right now. I have chatbot GPT. I got the app, and I use it to make different images. And I'm showing one right now. It's very realistic. That's AI. That's computer generated. All right, and they can make it look, and they can animate it. All right, they can animate it. They can make it look real. You would think that there was a real woman in the streets. You can pass it over to yours. Yeah, and Shalom to Akim and Aqua. Hey, I see you, Banyan and Gabar. Keep fighting, big bro. You trust me to talk about you earlier today, brothers. Hey, give that brother a salute.
Shalom.
Like I said, for got the cameras roll, just the old 80s movies, The Running Man. They showed you that in that movie. Like towards the end, they had
Somebody pull up that clip.
Jesse the Body Ventura. I forgot who he played in that movie. I forget his name. But as him and Arnold Schwarzenegger fighting, he ended up killing Arnold Schwarzenegger. But that wasn't even really them, man. They used AI and shit. I wasn't even really a fighting. He looked at the screen looking at it like,
Yeah, they got an AI image of Drake beating up Kendrick Lamar. Anybody see that? That shit funny as well.
Hey, they got AI videos. Man. They bring it live image with pictures to life now. Yeah.
Hey, as a matter of fact, look, when I turn this on, it says this. Watch this. When I first turn this on, my chat by AI, when I click on it, it says develop on GPT 4.0 and DeepSeek. DeepSeek. See that? So that's that deep
search.
DeepSeek, but deepfake. It's a deepfake, DeepSeek. It's AI. It's computer generated. So they're trying to do things as much as realistic as possible. All right, that's why you somebody never got that never trust your enemy too.
I got
You got to get some of these scriptures too.
I found it.
It's numbers.
Now you don't. I don't want you to play it because we don't want copyright. But see if you can go to where
Well,
the
I-
image.
I got some.
Go to the image where they're fighting, so you can just show the image and steal it.
Well, guess
Or
somebody-
mute it too. If you mute it, it's fine.
This is one too. It's showing that AI to look realistic.
yeah, this is right. Wait, it said deep fake in the running.
And you would think the one singing is real, but then you got to catch it. The girl got 6 fingers.
Right, yeah, just show it. Yeah, keep it muted or something. Just for
This is what AI has gotten to. You think the one singing is real, but this bitch, she got 6 fingers when you pause it.
Right here on TikTok is one that basically this TikTok
Video
page.
camera.
It says right
AI.
here
So
the
the one with
last
singing
day,
look real, but she got 6 fingers. She
the
AI.
last day of Pompeii.
And you would think the one singing is real. Look at how her breath is. You know what I mean? She got 6 fingers when you pause it. That's how far they got it.
I haven't seen it yet.
No type of deep fake in running.
That shit look real. The motherfucker the one singing.
They have this one, and it's called Anime's AI, and it shows the last day of Pompeii. Look how realistic it looks. It look like they walking around in Pompeii doing all that shit.
So Esau can literally take our likeness and we could be somewhere, but at the same time, you can use your likeness for somewhere else, something that you can do.
Exactly. That's now funny. The brother said Drake and Kendrick, right?
Yeah.
I just went in my. I'm generating it right now, and this is the first pic. This is the picture of them fighting right here. You know what I'm saying? And that quick, I can make a picture of Drake and Kendrick Lamar fight right there. You know what I'm saying? Just that quick. All right. So now if you got the chat GPT, the one that make the movies, because they got ones that make movies. You got ones that do pictures. You got the chat GTP period that you just ask questions to and do whatever. This AI is going to get out of control, all right? But this is a tool of Esau Edom. And remember, let's go back into the Gospels and the Gospels. Or you turn the sound off and turn the sound off, so then that should be fine. Then turn it down, and then you should be able to play it, and you can put it to the cameras and so forth. But matter of fact, go ahead and do that now. Since you're right there, just press play, and then just turn it around and just let them see it. That's true. Wow,
Right? That's old age. Right? Esau show you
the
his
technology's been out there.
Yeah, show his plans ahead of time.
And you brothers can't hear, but this is just sitting up and showing that how they sit up here and fake people fighting. As you see, they got them on the TV sitting up here like they really fighting with this guy. But here it is. Look where they're at. You're about to see it right now. Look at this right here.
They're looking at
Here it is. Now you see what he just did to the woman. He threw her, and now, but guess what? Now you see her looking at him on TV, watching herself getting thrown into some barbed wire. That shit crazy. I guess I'm narrating.
Yeah, no wrong with that.
Like the Paul said, this was in the 80s. How much more than that?
Right. When they show you ahead of time they play.
Right.
In these movies.
But y'all actually see what the deal is. Here it is. You got Arnold Schwarzenegger in the Running Man, and you got this him fighting Jesse the Body Ventura, and they sit up here. They had to come up with a way to sit up here and amuse the audience. So what did they do? They came up with this AI bullshit when they really not fighting.
Yeah, because he was beating everybody and they was throwing at him.
Yeah.
He was actually killing them.
Here you go. You're about to see him
come
get
up
killed.
with that, man.
There you go. Y'all see him get killed in this part. There you go.
He's killing all the people. He's supposed to have been died, but he was killing all them. So they had to come up with this AI shit. Like, we finally got it.
I showed it on around for most some of it. I didn't say all of that work.
Yeah, and it's free use, goddammit. Yeah. This is for educational purposes. And if you want to, that doesn't matter because it's on there. And frankly, we didn't play the sound. So we can show an image, you know what I'm saying? And we're doing it for teaching. But they can do what they do. I don't really care. We make a new page. And, you know, shit. GMS Heiser, again.
Yeah, we don't do some petty ass stuff.
Because we keep on exposing this. Bring them precepts. Go, brother.
I got one. This book, Second Thessalonians, chapter 2, verse 8.
Yeah,
That's the spirit.
Everybody had that.
So see, eye to eye.
Everybody had that.
That's some of that eye to eye. We were just talking about in class. See how the hell four brothers holding one particular precept. That's how we're supposed to be. Go ahead, brother. That's the spirit of the Lord.
Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord, Yahweh Shai, shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders.
That's the lying wonders, man. Right now, it's a wonder to people because they're going to actually think it's real.
Yeah.
All right. But they've been doing it all the time. Okay. First of all, Esau, Edom always got a sleight of hand on some shit. Okay. And what you see is what they want you to see. All right. It's all a narrative. This is their narrative. So everything. Matter of fact, they've been talking about JFK, and the paper's supposed to be released on all the stuff, but they still being coy on releasing all the information. But I saw one not too long ago, and they said the driver turned around and shot him. Now, what I didn't know, it was a pneumatic gun. It wasn't the regular gun. It was an air gun, whatever, and that makes sense too. That's why they didn't hear no big, pow or whatever the fuck. But why was his wife running away from the first shot? She was trying to tend to him. Then she see the driver turn around and shoot again. She was trying to jump off a moving vehicle. Why? Because she was fearing for her life, right? But they'll spin the whole story and tell you, no, they'll have somebody pointing just like they had with the MLK pointing like, oh, it's over there. So now everybody like, huh? You know what I'm saying? And they'll say, oh, he was the dude cat on the whatever the grassy knoll or the whatever floor in the building and the other shit and get a hole. And then they shoot the motherfucker before they can go to trial or anything. So everything is hushed up and everybody is okay. Because you can't check the government.
Yeah. When they got that saying, they say the world is a world stage, something like that. Everything that happens, it's all controlled and manipulated for their agenda.
That's how they get in wars. They got into Vietnam over a false flag. They got into World War II over a false flag. Right? It's all Esau sets things up. That's his MO. All right, and so just like Nero, which happens to be in office today. But ancient Nero, he set the city of Rome on fire and then blamed it on the Israelites. Just for a reason to vex and control and expel and do what he wanted to do. So we're not. The scripture says, if someone get it, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Right? And these devices, these AI, these masks, these deceptions, their narrative, those are all fraud and trickery. Or wicked policies of Esau Edom.
Isaiah 47:10. It says, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none see me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge it has perverted. Thou hast said in thy heart, I am none else beside.
Right. They want to be as if they're God. And right now they control the narrative down here. So they're acting as if they're God for real. And they want full control, but they want more than control. They want devotion. They want to be worshipped as God is worshipped. So they're not going to just say, hey, worship me as God. They're going to make you do it through their policies. And the end game is the M to the O to the T to the B. All right, on your mark. All right, get set, go. All right, into your left or right hand, or your shoulder, your knee, your head, your forehead, somewhere in your goddamn body. That's it.
And then they're showing this technology, and people are still in belief. Like, oh man, the dollar and France, they still believe. Like, what do you think they got this set up for? What do you think they got this? You go to the Whole Foods with that thing where you put your palm over it.
I just saw one
already set up.
In fact,
Yeah, there's like a AI arms race going on right now. So with this AI arms race going on, it's not just Elon Musk developing these AIs, but there's other companies too. So since there's an AI arms race, that's basically what's being advertised to the whole world right now, man. It's being advertised. Oh my God, look, it looks so realistic, and this looks cool, and then people are gonna start like that guy that had the Neuralink, and he started to play video games with the fucking Neuralink, even though he was, he was a vegetable, man. He couldn't move, he couldn't do shit. But as soon as he got that Neuralink, now he's able to play video games. He's able to do this, man. All right.
This is that AI. You just talking about the here's this right here was a palm hand payment technology, which they're Whole Foods now, and he already got the thing in his hand, and he's about to pay for his groceries right now just with his palm, because he got the C to the H to the I to the motherfucking P in his goddamn hand, and there he is paying right there. Okay, this is the end game. That's what he wants. He wants to control everybody like that. Okay, see that? He just made a payment right there, and everybody makes
Marvel had it.
It's nice.
so cool.
So,
Yeah,
So this man's saying that you don't gotta use no crowd.
let's see what that.
To pay for this water right here.
Hell no.
Soon you will be able to pay for groceries at every Whole Foods in the U.S. with just a swipe of your hand. Amazon says that the page technology nationwide by the end of the year, customers just have to hover their hand over the device to pay. This method is already being used at 200 Whole Foods locations across 20 states, and you can also find it in other places, stores like Panera Bread.
I'm going to show you how I pay for my drink in China. We can pay that.
Right? So that lets you know it's global. That's Jake over in China saying, "Hey, let me show you how I do it in China. It's gonna be worldwide." All right. Go ahead, brother.
This is Revelation 13 and 16.
Speaking code.
And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a paragma in their right hand or their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell, say that he had the paragma or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
exactly. So, these people ain't believe, but even on a recent video came out and it was talking about the MOTV, they said they're going to even control what type of meat you get. Like, let's say you going to get a nice 20-pound steak or something, a nice steak. They said they'll have it only set up for you to only get that for a year. And you have to wait a whole another year just to grab a nice steak. That's how Esau want to have it. He want to have it when he control even what you eat.
Let's see what somebody get cruel Lord. This is what we're dealing with, the cruel Lord down here. He's ruling in wickedness. All right, and the face of it is DJ Trump or DJ Chump. All right, Emperor Nero. All right, but he's, as you can see, Elon Musk damn near standing over here, his kid cussing out Trump in the Oval Office. Man, if I was Trump, I'd say, man, kick that little brat out of the motherfucker. You get the fuck out. They were like, shut the. I would have cussed their ass out. But guess what? Trump is not. Trump ain't the man. All right, Musk is over Trump. All right, and that's fucked up because we didn't elect him, and I mean we're not talking about us. We're talking Americans didn't elect him.
He's
Right?
the president now.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
That's getting,
No, he's here.
This is the book of Isaiah 19:4. It says, "And the Egyptians will I give over to the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord
the Lord Yahweh of hosts.
And it's the fierceness that we're starting to see now. You had all those MAGA people who voted for Nero Trump, right? And now a week or two later, and I can pull the videos. I got them. I keep them on deck for receipts, evidence. I was like, man, he had the MAGA hat. He was like, man, I voted for Trump. And then threw the motherfucking hat. He was like, man, I voted for Trump a month ago, and now he's cut my job at USAID, and now I don't have anywhere to feed my babies, and this, bam, and the shit. That's y'all. Y'all put y'all. See, everybody. That's the beautiful thing about the truth. The Lord said in the book of 2 Ezra, the 9th chapter, and the 15th chapter, all right, and the 16th chapter, about the seditions and the turmoil that's going to come upon the earth. It's going to be seditions upon men. It's going to be great troubles and great tribulations, right? It's going to be a great salvation for the elect. It's going to be a horrible destruction for the wicked. That's why we're not worried about how they're going to get fucked up. We just know they're going to get one of the four sword judgments or that ultimate fire, but how we should be saved, which is the salvation of the Lord. We're wondering how the Lord's going to save us, all right? But in the meantime, it's got to be a collapse of Babylon. It has to be a collapse of the societies, and I say societies, because it's not going to only be over here in America. But this whole Western mentality from Western Europe, all right? Our homeland, Yasharallah, has to be cleansed, all right? And various parts of the earth. This nuclear war is not going to only just touch America. It's going to touch a little bit of everybody, all right?
I'm gonna read these two verses and I'll jump down. But this is Isaiah 14:5. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindered. That's what the Quran is going into. Amen. This damn devil, man, to sit up here. He got the whip and he been letting it loose while all those people has been talking about MAGA and all this other stuff. Hey, this devil sit up here. Hey, he that is evil to himself, to whom would it be good? Now they finding out this hard way themselves. Now they finding out the hard way. That this damn devil don't give a fuck. But here's the other thing too. This is Isaiah 14:12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which did weakest the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, and I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit upon the mount of the congregations in the sights of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the cloud. I will be like the Most High. And that's what this damn devil wants when you bring out that M to the O to the T to the B. This devil wants to sit up here and be all knowing, all seeing, all everything. When them chips are introduced, when them seeds are introduced, guess what? It's gonna be well, first it's gonna be game over. It's gonna be game over in a couple of ways. Game over for these damn devils, but game over for you people, man, because that judgment.
I got a real quick this article right here from August 1st, 1989, and it says Big Brother is coming. So revealed secret plan to tag every man, woman, and child. Says coded microchips implanted in every person in the country would tie all of us into a master computer that can track anyone down at any moment. And plans for such a system are already underway, whether you like it or not. It says with the astounding technology of today, everything about you could be contained in one tiny microchip, which would be connected to a government computer. Any government agency will know what any person has done and is doing at any time.
And they want to go deeper than that, brother. They talk about technology that they're trying to create or are creating or have created that can actually chip the C hips to the brain that can actually read your thoughts, read your mind, or give you thoughts. Right? They're really trying to be as if they're the Most High. All right. This is the times that we're living in, and we're the end of the end.
You said that article was in 1981, 1989, because now it's 2025. We're living in the future. They've been conditioning the people, getting them ready here and there, tap to pay here, scan this, turn this, do that. Now they're actually just putting it all out there, man. And if you haven't been watching, you just been, oh wow, it's getting so easy.
Right? It's a form of gradualism, you know, because they try to make things, you know, more simple for the people, right? Because I don't know if y'all remember those old bus cards, but just to make an example real quick, right? You had those old bus cards where you can just insert it and you can just take it back. Now they got a thing called venture cards where you can just tap, where you can just go. They got things as what? Apple Pay, you know, things of that nature where they make it things
Because you've
more
been conditioned.
yeah, being conditioned, making things more convenient for the people. So when the CF do be implemented, people will just willingly take it.
Right, because and they're gonna market it as convenience.
Yeah.
And but the ultimate marketing on it is going to be, hey, you're tired of getting your shit hacked. You're tired of getting your bank account, you know, scammed. You're tired of being scammed. This is unscammable. All right, and so they're and people are going, yeah, bleep, bleep, yeah, bleep. Look at this.
They gotta cut my hand off.
You know, so, and there's always gonna be another scammer who find a way to duplicate some whatever the fuck. And then trust me, I can see Jake doing prosthetics and trying to get put a fake skin over something, you know, trying to do all it whatever. It's gonna trust me, it's gonna be people will find ways to try to scam all that. But the whole thing is they're going to market it as and because it would be less hackable. If they you know if they can actually come up with this you know see and that's the problem though. They got scanners, man. Scanners read and pick up shit. They got scanners right now that they can somebody can walk in this room right now and scan everybody RFID. If you got a credit card that got the RFID in it, they can pick up all your credit card information like right now. Now you thinking people getting scammed? I didn't make this purchase. And Oregon, I'm not motherfucking Oregon, I'm in Chicago. I'm a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they're doing. And they're allowing this to happen too. And they're letting it happen. Why is in the news a lot about China possibly doing a UMP attack? So they can do one of them damn selves. And then blame it on who? It's China. The Wuhan, China. It's China. Yeah, see, it's China. You know what I'm saying? But that's what Esau does. He always displaces the blame off of him and puts it on everybody else so that he appears to be the savior, the saint, you know. What the scriptures say, Esau disguised himself as an angel of light.
You know, can I read?
Republican shot, Kazak going crazy. Go ahead.
Kazak going crazy. Hey, let me read this real quick. This is Kazak One Yahweh, the Psalms 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
So every policy, everything that he does is with the old, like the scriptures say, if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly. Right? And he's doing it for ulterior motive. Right? What?
His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords.
So it's a sword behind it, which means his end game is to kill you. Right? Y'all got something.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29 and verse 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from Yahweh.
And that's that deep fake, that deep shit. That's wicked, man, because it paints a false narrative and it deceives the people.
It's a short reality. You can't tell what is true. You can't tell what is real and what is not.
And their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us, and who knoweth us? Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding?
It's an abomination for Esau Edom to want to be and act as if he's God. All right? That's plagiarism. All right? They belied the Lord. All right? And they've taken on the Most High's identity. Just as Maccabees said, they paint the likeness of their own images to put themselves as if they're the Heavenly Father.
And also too, with that fourth industrial revolution, what Esau wants to do is like an artificial immortality, because through Yahweh Shai, we're actually going to receive immortality and life everlasting by having faith through him. All right, but this devil, he wants to X out the Most High and his Son, the law, statutes, and commandments, and he wants to download his consciousness into a fucking robot and live forever, man. Hey, by that time, if Esau's shit plays out, man, there's going to be no flesh alive, man.
But the Lord said that. He said if the Most High didn't speed up the time, no flesh would be saved. And for the record, they still got people like Ted Williams, and I heard like a whole bunch of so-called dead Edomites and rich elite that is still cryo-frozen at this day in the hopes in hopes that they'll find technology to awaken them again. All right? That's Esau Edom. He's Frankenstein, man. Did you think Frankenstein? That's see. You gotta remember, art imitates life. What you see in these movies, the super soldiers, they got super soldiers. They got exos type skeleton suits and shit like that. They have the AI has been around for decades. They just now releasing it to the public, so we can play with it for profit, but they can make money. And we got the 0.01 versions of AI. They got literally like you said. You just said the movie. He said a movie that Elder Malcolm recommends, Nickel Boys. I haven't seen it yet. It's on my agenda, but of course, a good movies like that, they don't have them in all the theaters. They only got it in select theaters because now they're not releasing every movie to every theater. That's showing you the debauchery of Esau. But he said that movie looks like it was AI generated. I don't know. I haven't seen it. It might not have been. It might be because what they do now is they usually do a mixture of it. They'll have some regular shit, but then they'll throw CGI in it. But sometimes it's so seamless you can't tell CGI versus reality. It's hard to tell now.
Like I was mentioning that Cobra Kai earlier, I didn't name Mr. Miyagi like that. You could tell he looked like that's fucking AI. You could tell it's AI, but he looked like he fighting this shit, moving good. I'm like, they ain't moving better than the fucking actual human. I'm like, that's AI. And they showing it, and then he talking and shit. He got his whole voice. Like it sounds just like him. How the hell y'all find a person that sounds? And that's how you know it's AI. It ain't real.
That movie on Netflix called Subservience with Megan Fox, and she's pretending to be she's the robot or whatever, and then it starts to grow feelings for the dude, and it starts to fucking read his vital like.
Is that the one with don't tell me that's the one with the dude that played the black dude.
No. That's the one that's Luke Cage. The one you talking about, where his wife, she didn't have no time for him, so she bought him a sex robot.
Yeah.
Black bitch.
Did you I need to find out what that show is on. What is on?
It's on Netflix. I can't think of the name of it. So Salaki. I can't think of the name of it.
Mahab sent it to me. I'm to look. I gotta watch
it. Bitch said she ain't had time for her husband and bought this nigga a goddamn robot. You fucker.
Now, but in that movie Subservience, basically, they call them Sims, but all these AI robots started to take the jobs. Niggas were depressed because they were losing their jobs that they have for 10 years. The robots were taking over the industry. They were getting served at bars by robots. At the doctors, it was robots fucking taking care of the surgery. The person taking care of the kids was the robot. So they're showing you, man, that this is what Esau's future wants to be. He wants, hey, don't worry about nothing. Here, I got everything so convenient for you. This robot can do everything for you. All you got to do is AI, have it just micro chip inside of you. Everything's going to be convenient.
Yeah, it was like Elon Musk. He was a robot doing his hair. So he borrowed his hair a lot of his jobs.
Hey, and because there was an article a little bit earlier. They said another, I think it was in Toronto. They said another plane had like crashed and so forth. But touching on the point Kadashi was making, hey, they're causing these problems so they can bring in their solution. AI is the answer. AI is powerful. It's better than humans. We can replace the humans, and they've been showing you from those movies.
Oh yeah, that puts fear in people too. That makes you not want to travel because Esau don't want you going nowhere.
He plays on the fears of the people.
I wanted to piggyback on the movie to say that the guy was playing piano for the robot, and he was literally serenading the robot, and that pissed off his wife to the point where she did what? What did he do? She killed him. But then I'll be telling you the whole movie, but
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's it. Wow.
Actually, I got a piece of real quick. Going back to that Revelation 13, the brother Ibaya had read 16 to 18, but I just want to jump up to verse 15, Revelation 13 to 15. He had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Right? Talking about Esau's new world order now. His new form of living. How ultimately he wants the people subject to his new form of living now. that web, that alter, that MOTV, the RFID here, man. Basically, everybody under that control, man. You know, if you don't, conform to this image, which is the new world order, you're gonna be killed, man. Who is he gonna come after first, man? The prophets. That's right. We're the biggest threat to his new world order.
Yeah, because you know too much.
Demolition man. Yeah. They look at all them people who's living happy, joy lives with that bullshit in their hand. But guess what? You had the ones that was living under the ground, and they were trying to hunt him out. And guess who? They sent the nigga to go hunt all them niggas out.
I just want to say in that movie, next time they do the virtual reality sex.
Exactly. Hey, Demolition Man had a lot of stuff.
Hold on, what the fuck is this?
Oh, it's Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah. No, yeah, with Sylvester Stallone. So like, he said, "I want the real thing." What the hell is this?
He thought he was gonna get that first. He all happy, like he's sitting down,
smelling himself.
He bring out the first reality, like, what's going on?
Hey, but you know that Demolition Man movie, man, had a lot of gems in it, man. Had everything that you think about, and that movie was made in the early to late 90s, and that sit up here said a lot, man, even back then. You talking about the chips that he had, the C-hip that he had, and you gotta go ahead.
Now, I was gonna say another movie that came out a few months ago, I believe it was last year or whatnot. Elder Malcolm has suggestedly watched it in the show. It was about this AI situation. These people brought this AI to the home. Oh, it was Afraid. Yeah, it was called Afraid. So basically, this AI essentially was making renders of, the family of doing things that they weren't really doing. But just to cut to the end of the movie, so essentially, the AI essentially, took over the family. They became, one. It's been a while since I watched the movie, but they all became one, being subservient to this AI.
They had to bow down to it. After that, if I could say real quick, after that movie came out, that AI it shot up through the roof. Like it was around.
We all had to see at the movie.
And the definition of the word deepfake is a video of a person in which their face or body has been digitally altered so that they appear to be someone else, typically used maliciously or to spread false information. Mm-hmm. There's going to be a lot of deepfake. Now, just I pull up one of those videos, and like you said, it might be where, it might be directed toward us. You know what I'm saying, through the spirit. Okay, that's why the Lord says the devil walks around like a roaring lion, seeking who he can devour. All right, and these matter of fact, I'm gonna just play one of these. It says deepfake videos are getting terrifyingly real. Yeah. All right.
Invest in things like high-tech manufacturing, energy, and the infrastructure.
And they say all these videos are fake. All right, they can use something and make you think it was, right now they got one of Obama.
See, I would never say these things, at least not in a public address, but someone else would. Someone like Jordan Peele.
They got Ronald Reagan, him dead. You know what I'm saying?
Right, baby.
All right.
It's sort of learning to recreate that person's face by looking at the thousands of images over and over and over.
Yeah, they gonna replace actors. I don't think they're gonna get paid no more.
Yeah, like a lot more.
So, but that's the whole point. The whole point is total control.
Everybody will be
motherfucker, the nigga actually played Mr. Young, he dead for real in real life. How the fuck they got him in the
Oh, they had like I said, Star Wars, brother. Like I said, one of Star Wars, they had a young Carrie Fisher. She was already dead. And they brought another Star Wars movie after she died. They had her in there when she was young.
I want to be surprised they bring the nigga back on Black Panther. Who died.
Yeah. Even in The Mandalorian, they had that young Luke Skywalker. And that motherfucker looked straight like Mark Hamill. I mean, when you look at it, I'm like, God damn. I mean, shit, that's how good it looked.
Yeah. I wanted to share scripture, Job chapter 22, verse 5, which reads, "And not thy wickedness great, and thy iniquities infinite." You see, Esau, Edom is the king of wickedness. There's no limit to sin.
And especially right now, because he's literally encouraging himself in this evil matter and basically searching out these iniquities, doing a deep search, man. All right, the scripture says that the heart is deep. Who the fuck has time to get all these thousands of images, study them, look at the little micro fucking whatever things that they do with their face, and then they actually put it into a whole video, man. And then on top of that, he's developing computers that could do it for him, so he don't gotta sit there and do it himself, bro.
I got something back up the brother real quick. This is the book of Micah 2:1. It says, "Woe to them that devise iniquities and work evil upon their beds."
And that won't be destruction. Lord got in for doing all this.
It says, "When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand." Because we know what? The Most High ultimately gave Esau's power, man. He built that before the earth. It's given into the hands of the wicked, man. So what? Esau, ultimately was given the power to do the things that he was doing, man. To ultimately work in this evil manner, to work in this wicked manner. He'd be behind the scenes, conjuring up different plans of how he can control the public. This is what this devil was doing behind the scenes.
I got something I want to read from Kazakh real quick. This is Kazakh Bun Yahoda, 1 Peter 5 and 8. Matter of fact, I think we just quoted this. "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour." And that's one of the things, hey, that's what we've been talking about. Hey, this devil comes up with AI, all sorts of things that's going to sit up here and lead people astray when it comes to that seer. When you sit up here and look at the things that he can sit up here and create, the things that he can sit up here and do with his lying signs and wonders, a lot of people, that's going to lead a lot of people down a fucked up path, and it's going to lead a lot of people to destruction, and just like the brother just read in Micah 2:1, woe to him that divides iniquity. All these things that this damn devil is leading up to, man, and it's going to cause a lot of havoc, cause a lot of destruction. Hey, but that's what we want. We want you to do it. We ready for you to do it. There you go. Press the goddamn button.
Press the motherfucking button, bro.
But go ahead, Abba Mami.
Yeah.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 9. "And that great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil," which is Esau, "and Satan went to deceive the whole world." So this man Esau, even through his lies, through his devices, everything, all his wickedness, he lied to the whole world, man. He's been a liar since the beginning. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
Damn.
They go off.
Now y'all, hold on, before y'all go, y'all talk about all this AI. Why video come out with R. Kelly? AI video, jail,
They gonna cut the screen, Mark.
Yeah, a whole AI video. R. Kelly is fucking jail. Kale doing push-ups and shit. Shit is straight folly. That's an AI Kales right there. That's not R. Kelly. He don't even got braids no more.
He locked up. You know what he got now?
That's fucking and it look real too.
It look real.
It look like
that's Kale. That's Kale, bro. AI though. Y'all saying it just popped up. They got the fucking AI kills, bro.
It reminds me of first Maccabees from 1 and 30 when Antiochus came in and was lying to all the people. This is Esau's MO. This is and spake peaceable words unto them, but all was deceit. When they had given him credence, he fell suddenly upon the city and smote it very sore and destroyed much people of Israel. Everything that Esau does as an end game to deceive you, all right, and it's to make you give him credence, to make him think like, okay, let your guard down, all right, but then he can come in fully and put up his show his double horn, and his horns are showing, and it's coming showing every day. His horns are showing more and more. Hey, get your last precepts.
Yeah. This is the book of Sirach, better known as Ecclesiasticus 14:7 says, "And if you do it good, you do it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare."
See, read it again, bro.
Yeah.
No, read it. Okay, that's fine.
This is the book of Sirach 14:5. It says, "He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good?"
See, that's the thing. all this is hurting Esau in the end. All of it is. All right, when he sprayed the chemtrails in the air, guess where that motherfucking shit gotta come down? You gotta breathe this shit too.
Right.
Stupid. All right.
Kill myself.
All right. Go ahead.
It says, he shall not take pleasure in his goods. There is none worse than he that envieth himself, and this is a recompense of his wickedness. And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. Right, so the things that ultimately Esau Edom is doing, man, though it seems like it's in the benefit of everybody, it's not, because ultimately what? It's to ultimately to destroy you, with this different policies passed and everything like that. Hey, ultimately that MOTB, which is the RFIC here, I actually had something to back up that LDR. This is the book of Revelations 20:7. It said, when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of this prison. So Esau coming back into power after, Jacob was ruling for that 1,000-year period during the Dark Ages. Esau came back into power with that around the Renaissance period, which means rebirth. When Esau came back into power. Verse 8, it says, it shall go out to deceive the nations, which are in 4 quarters of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is the sand of the sea. Right? So also when this devil came back into power, he just started to deceive the whole world. That's where we get Job 9:24 from. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Covered the face of the judges thereof. Whitewashing and things of that nature, doing iconoclasm. He went in and destroyed the dark skinned images, but it's on a whole new level now with this AI. Different things like that. He can deceive on a more mass scale.
Since you said that, this is Revelation 16:13, and I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet. For they are spirits of devils, working miracles, which go forth into the kings of the earth, into the whole world, to gather them to the battle of the great day of God Almighty. And this is what this dragon, Esau Edom, and their system, they wrought miracles. They bring forth wicked miracles. Just as when we're in the time of Exodus right now, and the Passover coming up, and we read Exodus, Egyptian pharaohs, the magicians of the pharaohs, they threw, when Moses threw his staff down and it turned to a snake, a serpent, they threw theirs down and it turned to a serpent. All right? When certain miracles that the Lord showed, they showed miracles on the left-hand side until the Lord upped the ante and said, well, I know you can't get a miracle for this. Show me hell meaning with fire, bitch. Ooh, I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But that lets you know that Esau, Edom, and the wicked, the heathens, can do left-hand miracles. Would it be magic? It'll be what would be, amazement, because it's not something that is normal or natural, which will make a lot of and a lot of people fall for this shit. All right, it's all deception. Go ahead, brother.
Man, I want to grab this.
Brother, see, you don't learn. When you see Kazai, Isaiah, Aharon, different brothers that come on my channel a lot, if you start reading all their precepts, there'll be a whole other lesson.
Yeah, but this one is a beautiful one.
No, hit him, brother, because I try to do as much as I can. So go ahead, you sitting in the driver's seat. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, I want to get this Baruch 4:25.
But that's Kazak Bani Howard. That's not that Kazak. Okay. And it's not the elder Kazak in Mississippi. Okay.
Yeah, this Kazak Bani
He's
Howard.
elder and he's a good brother. So
this is Baruch.
He's faithful on my channel. I really appreciate him because any brothers, they come on your channels a lot. They do give scriptures. Yeah, they bring them out. That's a whole nother lesson within a lesson. And then they monitor the rooms. So none of that madness going there, because sometimes we're so deep in the spirit, we're not catching every nut and roach that come in there. We might spray that spiritual rage. So we appreciate these brothers coming.
Beautiful scriptures, brothers. Beautiful scriptures. But this is Baruch 4:25. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is to come upon you from Yahweh. For thine enemy hath persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck.
Perfect.
And I was just, I kept on looking at that, and that's all I kept thinking of, how beautiful that is. Hey, we're gonna suffer, man. We're gonna sit up here and suffer. We're gonna suffer persecution. We're gonna go through it. Hey, some of us gonna be martyrs. Some of us gonna be thrown in jail. Some of us gonna have a whole bunch of shit happen to us, man. But hey, That, but guess what? It says, you know, that Psalms 91, what it says, you know, hey, those who live to see the destruction of the downfall and destruction of their enemy, you know, roughly paraphrasing, you know. Go ahead.
Luke 10 and 18, and he said unto them, I behold Satan as lightning fall from heaven. And so this devil was gonna fall quickly,
real fast.
Since you said that, I got Job 5 and 12. I got a couple of them. Job 5 and 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. So you can go ahead and build, the Lord's going to throw down. You can go ahead and try to fake, and the Lord's going to expose. All right, you can go ahead and try to slander, the Most High is going to vindicate. So it doesn't really matter what the fuck you do. So you do your best and do it quickly. It's like when Howard Shire told you, just go do it quickly. Like, go hurry up, man. Go ahead and go do what the fuck you gotta do. It's like I don't want you to be overtly Judas. All right, but this is so right. Job 21:27. Behold, I know your thoughts and the devices which you wrongfully imagine against me. The Lord knows all what Esau doing. Matter of fact, He the one who put the spirit in him to do it. All right, so the Lord's going to take them down. You got to believe. But Psalms 10 and 2, the wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. So the Lord's already got a reward for them, all right, a judgment for them, and it's coming very soon. We have to hold our line. We have to hold the gospel. We have to continue to expose them and endure the hardships, go through the ups and downs, endure the slanderings, endure the persecutions. All right, and I say often when we talk about persecution, a lot of times brothers like, yeah, we about to get persecuted. And since I've been in the truth, I've been persecuted off and on, you know. So hey, we started with the apostles on down. They've been super used to it, and we older brothers, we've been used to it, and we're not surprised by anything that Satan does. All right, that's why the Lord said we're not ignorant of his devices. All right. But he always say, well,